Yo, what's up? Good morning. My name's Retro Pat. Welcome to another day of Terraria. Hopefully you guys are playing Terraria in the background while I'm playing myself. Treating this as kind of like an audio background entertainment while you guys also play Terraria. I'm waiting to see what time of day it actually is. So, I have a plan in mind today. I'm waiting to see if when this drops, if it goes to daytime or nighttime. I think it might be going to nighttime. If it's going to nighttime, I'm probably just going to go ahead and try to catch these butterflies first and foremost. He's off into the, come back down. If it's nighttime, I'm just going to go mine. But if it is daytime, I think it's getting darker. I think it's nighttime. So that means it's time to go mine. Essentially, once it becomes daytime, I have a cheeky little gravitation potion, which I do want to use to find these sort of islands in the sky. If I recall correctly, the islands in the sky just do give really good rewards, especially like for, I guess, how fast you can find them with the gravitation potion. It's kind of like a cheat code to be able to go get them. So since I have that, I'll sell these off, get my little coins, of course. I do want to go ahead and look for that island in the sky at some point. Let's put away my gold as well. I have a lot of... I just have all my money on me. I was going to say, why do I have so much money on me? It's because, yeah, I just have all of it on me. So, I'm already sitting at 25 gold, 60 silver, 16 copper. Kind of nice. Sorry, I'm just waking up, so I'm drinking my little Mountain Dew and water, of course. Okay. Let me catch both of these. I get distracted. The issue is, catching animals in this game makes it so I can never actually go do anything else. Let's quickly sell these off. Let's go mining. Let's actually go mining now. Let's put these in our chest. Why not? All right. I will see you guys up at the surface at daytime. How deep is our mining shaft? I don't quite remember. We can just go ahead and see here. And I want to eventually have a rope. Having a rope way down to hell, I'd say, is a mandatory requirement in Terraria. Is hell the official term? I know that was like a point of contention back in the day, which is kind of funny. Like, oh, what do you call the underworld of Terraria? You know, more power to people. You know, do whatever you want to do. Thought it was interesting. I kind of just call it hell. Don't really care too much. Have a decided thing for it. Let's go ahead and got my glow stick out, but I want to put a torch over here. Running out of water. This bobbing. What is this called? This warding inner tube. It's interesting. It is like helpful to some degree, but also annoying to some degree. If you're roped down to the bottom of the water, I mean, I think it does make you go up faster though. Like, I think it legitimately does help with speed. So if I need to like dig as much as possible and like get air, I can just whoop. Yeah, I think it's a bit faster than like rope, for example. But I always grab the rope anyway, so I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. It does make it really hard for me to makes it really hard for me to mine a specific spot. Mine a specific spot and place a torch. All right, back down we go. I should have been using my scroll wheel. I was trying to press the 0 key while also holding the S key to stay down. It was a complicated feat. I should have just been using my mouse scroll wheel. I'm honestly just not used to be able to use my mouse. My mouse scroll wheel was broken for a really long time, and now I got a new mouse, and I'm just not used to it being fixed. So that was my dilemma. All right, I'm gonna keep going down. Running out of air once again. I probably should be digging to the side or something, maybe, to try to get some of this water. I'm really about to lose air. Get some of this water, I guess, put elsewhere. I don't even know what to say for that. Gonna get some of this water should be dispersed, but it's tough. I don't know the best way to deal with water in Dungeon Defenders. I absolutely don't. Let me dig over here. Place a torch. I'm gonna have to go grab air in a split second as well. I'll see you guys in a second once I have a breakthrough here. Okay, I at least have this little cubby hole in here to go grab some air from, so that's at least some progress. I'm gonna try to keep this dug out, and also I want to go for this ore if possible, but in a sticky situation. A lot of mobs over here want to tear my head off. What is this, platinum? People were telling me in the last video I was skipping a bit of platinum, which is, I totally believe, you know. It's just definitely coming back to the game and learning a lot of the... Oh, that was pretty bad. Let me just get my swinging death ball out and take care of everything. Red husk. Take care of everything. This thing feels, like I said before, this like demonic death ball just feels so powerful for the stage I'm at in the game itself. I'm gonna see if this worm will come back. You hear him, but he's kind of keeping his distance. I'm waiting for him. I'll grab the platinum. He's waiting his time. Anyways, I think the worm's pieced out. That's totally okay. Now, obviously, as I've said before in this series, and if you're watching, you've probably seen the previous episodes. This series is not meant to be a high quality cut, edit. Not even quality, rather, but more so like pacing. This is gonna be a very slow paced series. Like, that's just the brunt of it, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for. And I think it's a you could argue it's a stylized choice. You could argue it's laziness. You could argue a little bit of both. I think that's super reasonable. If I wanted to take one clip of Terraria, cut it, take one clip, cut it. I could do that. I do that with other games. I do it with plenty of things. I do that with Pokemon on my main channel. I do that with Dungeon Defenders. You can do cuts, and I could do cuts. But I think there's a lack of, and I think there's a small desire for it. I really enjoy doing, this is a very strange, so I really enjoy doing YouTube content like it's streaming. I think that's kind of my favorite type of content to do, and my favorite, kind of like Let's Plays, I guess, back in the day. But it's almost evolved in a very different way, and I would compare it more to YouTube content similar to streaming, and I think there's a desire for it on YouTube as well. I think and what I mean by that, I guess, is content that is pumped out in pretty high quantity, so at least daily. I think at least daily, maybe every other day, something like that. High quantity content that is a very genuine portrayal of the person you're watching, as well as a full-on like lived experience with the like viewer and the watchers as well. So very, very like stream, very interactive experience to some extent, as interactive as you can get on YouTube. Obviously, the limitations with that are there's a delay on the interaction with comments and everything, versus on Twitch or on a live stream format, you do have that instant communication, instant interaction. But I like the idea of I do like the idea, and I think there's a desire for it, there's an interest in it, and I have an interest in it, in like long form content on YouTube where it's you getting to know the person, getting to know their gaming styles, their experience, yada yada yada. I think long form content, obviously less popular nowadays, but I think it still has a really important, there's a lot of value in it. There's a lot of value in watching someone, let me dodge this trap. There's a lot of value in watching someone playing a game for the entire game, for an entire playthrough, even if it's just a simple one. Even if it's not hardcore mode, yada yada, crazy, cut, hey, I'm gonna go mine 500 blocks off camera. You know, there's a lot of value in watching those. I want to preface, I'm not here to like hate on newer, faster styles of edited content. I think that's incredible. I think those kind of contents are awesome. And those types of contents are harder to produce, harder to make, and in more demand, and probably better overall, right? But I think there's a lack of this slower paced content nowadays, and I think that's important. And maybe I'm just, I don't know, building that facade in my head. I'm not really sure, but I think it's interesting to try to put out different types of content versus whatever is being put out, and I think offering a different style of entertainment for people that want that. I think it's nice. I always aim to make content that is something that I know that I would kind of watch. Now, the trick with content like this is that you kind of have to get to know the person and actually like the person for the content to even matter. And I feel like that's the tough part. Like, I might be recording this Terraria series like too hard. I don't know how many of you like know me that well. I don't know how many of you come from my main channel. I don't know how many of you, oh, it's so dark. You know, if you don't, why would you care about me? Why would you care about this series if you don't really know who Petrowski is, who RetroPat is, right? Which is understandable. But hopefully it's a little way to get to know me in a very, very slow fashion, not a very efficient one. But if you don't, yo, what's up? My name is Petrowski, aka RetroPat. I play a lot of games. I've played a lot of games for a very long time. I've been streaming on Twitch as far back as 2011. I'm currently playing Terraria, obviously. My main played games of all time consist of things like old school RuneScape, which I've put around 20,000 hours into. Consist of things like Pokemon, which I put around 8,000 hours into. I'm going to pick up this anvil, this piece of art, and the gold chest itself. You run out of... Dude, as soon as you start picking up gold chests, or chests in general and stuff, and just statues really... Once you start picking up those statues, you start losing so much inventory space. But I played games as far as old school RuneScape, Pokemon, a lot of MMO games, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, I really, really enjoyed over the past year or so. I played CTR for the first time, Crash Team Racing for the first time over the past year or so. What else have I played over the past year or so? Diablo 3 for the first time. That was my first experience with the Diablo franchise. I then went on to play a little bit of Diablo 2, but haven't gotten super far. I played a lot of Call of Duty back in the day, as every teenager did. Stuff like that. I'm currently recording a video regarding Nostalgia, which is a very niche 8-bit stylized MMO. So we'll see how that does. I like doing niche content surrounding passionate, or games I guess I'm passionate about, or things I'm passionate about. I think that's hopefully my little specialty niche. We'll see what happens. So let's see how the skeleton's coming in. I think there's something to be said, and I've said this before a million times as well. I think every single game, no matter how big or small, deserves a daily content creator. This is my goal with Pokemon. This is my goal with Dungeon Defenders to some extent, and maybe at some point I'm not sure with this channel yet. At some point I may just commit this channel to Dungeon Defenders, if that's obviously like what, because I do think that Dungeon Defenders deserves a daily content creator. So it's this hard moral middle ground mixture of like, do I need to be the person to be that? And like, obviously, how much does that really matter? Is every other day okay? But I don't know. I think about like myself, like how much I care about being involved, how much I care about a daily content creator being involved in my daily schedule, and how much I care about watching videos every day from someone, getting to know them a little more, learning more about a thing, learning more about a game. I always compare my Pokemon channel to the fact of like, I like to, and I think a lot of people like to get totally sucked into a hobby. People enjoy that. It's one of the most satisfying feelings in the entire world. My argument for that would be that it's because it's what's considered a categorical desire, which is a very fancy, pretentious word that philosophers use to essentially just mean hobbies and interests. But categorical desire is essentially a fancy word that means hobbies and interests, but specifically hobbies and interests that give your life meaning. Or rather, I guess it's stated that categorical desire is a really tough word to say over and over again, are what give people's lives meaning. So generally, people's hobbies and interests, and TLDR is that it is said that people's hobbies and interests give their life meaning, which I definitely agree with, and I definitely feel like that is the case for me. Whether that's the case for you, more power to you. Hobbies and interests, when I say hobbies and interests, that could be something like caring for your family. Hobbies and interests doesn't necessarily have to be a craft or a game, or it could be socializing with your friends. Socializing with your friends could be your categorical desire. That is considered to be like a valid hobby and interest, and like that could be your passion to pursue. What is this, a chest? Hard rambling, obviously, here, if you couldn't tell. This is chest. This is such a strange chest. Is it a desert chest? Is that why it's so strange? How do I even loot this? Oh, I was actually able to... Okay. I would love to try to use this. Jester's arrow. Do I have any space for it? What can I throw away? I wonder if there's like a NPC down under the ground that I could find that would allow me to... Let's throw this stuff away. Collect this. That would allow me to sell stuff. I'm pretty sure there are some rare underground NPCs that allow you to sell stuff to them to be able to, help inventory space. Anyways, getting distracted. What was I talking about? Something about some pretentious philosophy meme. Categorical desires. Essentially, that's just hobbies and interests that drive our passion and yada yada yada. So I like enabling people. Into their categorical desires, which hopefully, if that's the goal, it enables people into their kind of life's purpose and life's meaning. It should bring them a lot of happiness, right? That's the goal with that, I guess, is to bring people happiness by enabling their categorical desires and allowing people to get sucked into hobbies or interests that they super, super care about. That's the long spiel of it. And if I'm doing little Terraria playthroughs like this, I'm probably not... You could argue I'm very minorly impacting people's categorical desires by allowing them to have some sort of background content which to consume them. But you could argue, I would argue myself that like, if you're gonna put on background Terraria content, why would it be this? Probably this is obviously more of a selfish series, more for fun. I like this channel, Retro Pad and Joke, because it's more of a selfish project for me, where I'm able to, for the most part, upload whatever I'm enjoying, whatever game I'm enjoying, whatever thing I'm playing, whatever I'm having fun with, right? That's the main purpose of this channel to a large degree. Now, what do I want to throw away? Do I have anything, just like the anvil or something? I don't know what to, because I want these platinum bars for sure. That's like unbelievably turbo worth. Let's throw away the dirt blocks, I guess. And then stuff we're gonna sell. This is tough. I don't know what to, I'm running out of space, man. Oh, what am I doing? I have my trough. Oh, I almost totally forgot. That's so good. Okay. Woo, that is a lifesaver. That's actually so sick. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna put stuff in here that I'm gonna sell, probably, or probably put whatever in here. That's a huge, oh dude, that's actually such a W. That's so nice. Okay, awesome. That's just a lifesaver. Unironically, that worm is pretty big worm compared to, okay. What do I even put in here? Emeralds and ores and stuff, I guess. I don't know. We'll put all this stuff in here. I just need space. This can go in here. Statues can go in here. Sure. Portraits. Yeah. Look at all this inventory space I have now. Yes. Oh, that's so nice. That's so freaking nice. How can I use this? Ooh. Kind of works like that. I expect it to be more like the star shooting thing. I went to the wrong one. It's 5. Okay, I killed that guy. How much base cost? How much mana? Not that much mana. 7 mana. It doesn't do as much damage as my thing, though, but it is ranged. There's a spider thing over here as well, which is nice to see. I only saw that because of my weapon, which is cool, so I'll go ahead and use that to grab this. Bat dies in the process. This worm is kind of scared of me. There we go. See you later, mate. Sorry, worm. Let's continue downward. But yeah, hopefully in my daily life, or hopefully on average, I'm adding to people's categorical desires, aka their life's purpose to some degree, and aka their happiness. Hopefully that's the goal, right? It's all you can shoot for. That's all you can shoot for. Which is fair. Anyways, too much for a little Terraria video. Let's go ahead and grab this amethyst. Let's grab all this ore and everything. I should just start opening how pretentious would it be? Opening every single video with, hey, my name's RetroPat. I'm here to enable your guys' categorical desires today. Hopefully you're having a good one. Like, what a cringe way to open a YouTube video. Anyways, let's grab this platinum ore that I've been neglecting super hard. We'll pick up the tin ore as well. A bat is coming over my way. I want to take him out. There we go. All right. What here? Okay, let's go grab the vases. I don't see a great way downward. I also need to figure out where my initial rope, like my initial rope way down was at, because I kind of lost track of it. I want to grab this vase that I hadn't yet. Okay. There's another ore up here, but do I really care about it? Let me get over here and get these vases. Ooh, I should have my weapon out. Or a torch or something a little more useful. I want them to know. Oh, there's a little statue over here. Nice. Ooh, that was a trap. I didn't even see. I don't actually want to have that. I just want to mine it so I can. Dude, I can stay underground for so much longer now because of the piggy trough. That is incredible. That is like seriously so good. Let's mine all this sapphire. That's so fucking good. Oh my god. Shout out to the flying piggy. It's like probably my favorite item, or one of my favorite items in the entire game, dude. It's so good. Trying to get my cloud. There you go. Okay, silly bat. Okay. This lead or something? What is this? Yeah, lead ore. There's a slime that just drops. I don't have a good representation of the ores just based on visuals in my head. Go over here. I don't see it. There's no straight way down. I'm going to have to... You can grapple on the mining cart track? I didn't think that would work like that. Is this all silver? Damn, that's pretty good. Should I try to get some of this? I guess up until that lava level is probably fine. Let's see. Yeah, like right here we stop. I don't want lava spilling on me. If I recall correctly, lava does damage you really, really hyper fast in this game. Which is, I mean, it probably should in pretty much every video game. Let's, you know, make the argument. Yeah, let's head down. Ooh, there's a lot of scary It's the strongest enemies I've seen so far, by far, I think. I know the desert, it's like the desert underground and like the jungle can just be intense. Super intense. Okay, I'll take care of that. I'll take care of all the slimes down here. Can't really see very well. These things are causing problems, but I'm trying to get as much done. I have a potion on my queue as well, a bigger potion that does 100, I believe, healing. Let's try to get a... I'm gonna go for the heal. We're gonna drink the potion. We're gonna kill more of these guys. The Antlion Chargers, or whatever they're called. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Try to take care of this one that's running. Oh, he's sprinting off. Wait, why? Does he... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I didn't know the cactus would be so deadly. Holy, I almost just died. I got a sturdy fossil. What is that? Sturdy fossil can be placed. Material. Desert torch. That was crazy. Okay, dude. I have a couple more seconds. 30 or so on my potion. I did not think cactuses would do that. That was brutal. Okay, I'm not a fan of cactus anymore. I actually, speaking of cactus, I actually ate cactus for the first time recently. That was a cool... Ooh, you can hit them with your thing and set them off. I thought you had to mine them or something. Yeah, I ate cactus for the first time recently. I went to like a authentic Mexican food place, and they served me cactus and a giant like pestle and mortar type thing. It was fucking delicious. I mean, sure, I shouldn't say the meal was fucking delicious. The cactus was like fine. It wasn't like bad by any means. I compared it to I said it was kind of like okra plus green pepper combined. That was like my description of eating cactus. And it had like this sticky like goop kind of. It could have been something else as well. I think it was cactus. It had like this sticky like goopy stuff. Kind of you push your fork into it and you would kind of like drag it away and it looked like glue. It was very weird looking, or very weird like what's it called? I guess being able to see goop coming out of your food was kind of funny. I kind of like that honestly, but some people may not like a goopy food. I like a goopy food. Okay, let the record show. I'm pro goopy foods. Oh my goodness, I dropped 2 gold from that. Rolling cactus spike is what took me out. Man, that was a good little adventure though. Good little adventure over into the desert. A good little adventure underground. Now I do want to go ahead and activate. Dude, my inventory is so full up again. It just gets so full, like way more than I remember. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna quick stack all over the place. Quick stack to nearby chests. Dude, the fact they added an animation for that. There wasn't an animation for that for so long. That's pretty damn crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Loot all. Quick stack all. That is so sick. Loot all. Quick stack all. And then everything else I'll have to actually sort through. So everything, look at the beautiful stack of items. I'm gonna go ahead and sort through all of this off camera, and I'll just see you guys over in the next episode of Terraria. Thank you guys for watching today. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully it's been enjoyable. Just some good background podcast style listening. Like it if it is, dislike if not, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno.